Hi, this is Mandy and Rory, and you are watching Charter Chat with WLMS Yacht Charters. We tour over 250 charter yachts and travel to multiple countries every year in an effort to find you the best charter possible. In today's episode, we discuss our favorite crude yachts so far this season in Greece. Who had the best charter so far? Find out in this episode of Charter Chat.
Hello.
I feel like I haven't seen you forever.
No, it's been quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What has been going on? I feel like you're in a different location.
always. Yeah. So now
Yeah.
I'm back in France, in the Southeast Alps. So just getting on with the med season, with charters in Greece, Italy, France, Croatia. So life is busy.
Yeah.
So was
Yeah,
the
I
move.
know.
Yeah.
What's that?
And so was the move.
Yeah.
Back.
So you're back for a while now in France.
Yes. Yes. So travel's coming up, but and then yacht shows. So
Yeah.
it's be good.
Well, I feel really bad because we were supposed to do a show right after the Greek shows, and things got really wild, and I feel like just charter season sort of I feel like it imploded and exploded on you and I and everyone else. It was not a slow start to the European season, I feel like.
No, because it was right as all the charters started to hit. Also is when we, were getting all of our inquiries, not only for next season, but also quite a few for last minute. So it's just been kind of go. So a bit hard to schedule. And then as well, when you're in transit with a Malinois and 3 cats from Greece to France, it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, because most people, I feel like a lot of people in our industry know that you have a lot of animals, but it's not just you that is moving backward.
No, we go with the pack. We're a serious pack. It's good. Yeah.
Okay, so I know the shows have been over now for a couple months. So, number one, would you like to fill people in and convey your favorite yachts from the shows, or would you rather just talk about, the best yacht charters that you've had or we've had up until this point in the European season? Who have been the standouts?
I think we can kind of combine it a little bit.
Yeah, and also, are you surprised by the ones that have done the best based on what you saw at the boat show and vice versa? So,
okay. I'm not surprised. I think that the ones that really stood out to me at the yacht shows have certainly shined on charters. I've got to give an initial shout out to Pajot.
I know.
It's probably the smallest of the yachts that I book in the Med. It's a Saba 50 in Greece, and for a small yacht, it's also got a crew of 3. We've had quite a few charters with them already this season, and they absolutely shined at the show. So in their category, and they were one of the smallest yachts in their category, they took
and they sleep 10
awards. Yes, they sleep 10 in 5 similar cabins. So but they took awards in every single category. So it was, they were a standout even before we had our guests jumping on board and having fantastic times. And I'm still seeing messages from the guests to the crew saying how much they miss them. So that's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
So they definitely deserve a yay. Amazing. So I've got a couple of others that I know I may have talked about a Lagoon 55 Happy, that's also in Greece, based in Athens. That's an 8-pack. They really shine during the yacht show, and they've shined on charters. I've really enjoyed working with the crew and they've got great water toys, they've got a great vibe, and super happy guests. So, I mean, that kind of says it all. Um,
And so would that be like your kind of mid-tier, or how would you classify? I mean, if Paichu is sort of the smallest, the Lagoon 55 is maybe like the small mid
I'd say small
tier.
mid
Yeah. Yeah.
because the Fountaine Pajot Alegria 67 has in Greece kind of become that mid to large range,
Yeah.
and there are a lot of them.
I
And
know.
I gotta say, I mean, there are a lot, and they're both 4 and 5 cabin options.
Yep.
Um, I'm just gonna say, Rod, I love the design. I love the
Right.
design for a charter, and there are so many great yachts,
Yeah.
to choose from, like Alexandra II, which we've got our charter coming up in September. I know the cruise super well. I believe they took crew like best in crew
Oh, they
at,
did.
at Emmys. And they're the only sailing Allegria 67 that is a crew of 4. Um,
Mm.
so which really like hits you with the service. It's incredible. Um, Sun Moon, who like I've been working with for our charter next season, um, super easy to work with the captain and go over, um, what we're looking for in our charter, which is going to be Athens to Milos one way, for
Oh,
a 10 day.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
that's kind of I don't know if we've done a charter with that one way
no.
before. I mean, I know
We've
you've
done it
been to
one
Milos.
way, but not to Milos. And
Yeah,
Milos
yeah, yeah.
is just stunning. Especially you've got these several islands right around there, Milos, Kymlos, and Poliegos. Poliegos is uninhabited, so it's beautiful. Um, another standout. Well, you and I have had quite a few charters with Christal Mio, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
power version of that Allegria 67.
Yeah.
The
And
the
it's a
power
10 it's a 10
it's
pack
a 10 pack.
Powercat? Yeah.
Yep. And just really, really happy guests coming off of there. So that's been
Yeah.
awesome. And one that kind of jumped out at me is Altea.
Oh,
Altea
yeah.
is a Sunreef Power 70, absolutely stunning. And the crew is so professional, so
And that's
fantastic.
an 8 passenger, right?
That's an
Powercat?
eight, that's an 8 passenger. It has a beautiful owner's suite.
Mm.
Uh, it's just spacious and relaxing. You just really feel welcome on board. It's a Bulgarian crew that have
Hmm.
a lot of experience in Greece. The captain is so welcoming and wonderful, really, really easy to work with. And uh, Bozzy is on board. He's kind of your go-to guy. So when you're doing all of your coordination, he's just there. So he's your deckhand, but he's your deckhand extraordinaire. So is I guess how I would um explain him. So
And is he staying on next season? Do you know?
as far as I know, yes. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm just really, really loving that yacht.
And okay, and so beyond the Sunreef 70 Powercat, have you had any surprise lovely charters in the like kind of, I don't know, I guess 80 and above? I don't know if you've
I I did have so we've got in Greece there are Thira 80s. I'm a lover of the Fountaine Pajot.
Yeah.
And I love the design. And so the Thera 80 is a Fountaine Pajot, and they are just beautiful yachts. Up until now, Greece has had the five cabin versions,
Hmm.
and really just incredible crews on each one. And they're different layouts, which is really nice too. So and you've got uh, one with a galley down, others with a galley up, which just kind of gives you different space for the cabins, but also for that salon area. Um, and then there is actually a six cabin version of that
Oh,
coming in next year, which is
it
I believe it's a power. I
is
think
it
it's
the
yeah,
Christal Mio?
it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's the same owner, but he's buying the next
Yes.
kind of
Yeah.
size up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But it
So you
doesn't.
can expect good things.
What's that?
You can expect good
Yeah,
things. When you've got a boat that's working so well, and
yeah.
then you jump into another one, it'll be a fantastic yacht.
So, and I don't know if you know the answer to this or not. So is it going to have like an owner suite plus five cabins, or is it going to be like six all equal?
I I don't know yet. I I
Um,
I'm not really sure.
and I think people often don't quite understand this part. Getting a six cabin of equal size of any is really hard. It doesn't
Yeah.
even sometimes it doesn't even matter what length the yacht is. People
Yeah.
just assume if you have a 150-foot, 200-foot motor yacht that you're going to have six queens or six one primary suite with a king and
No.
five. No, no, you still end up with twin cabins somehow,
Yeah.
and I
And
don't
then as
understand.
well, like until now, in Greece, if you were interested in a catamaran and you were wanting six cabins, the largest you were going to get was going to be a Lagoon 52.
I know.
And even in that Lagoon 52, you've got three queen size beds, you've got a double where you're climbing over somebody, and you've got a bunk room,
Yeah,
which is definitely for children only.
yeah,
Um, so yeah, this is kind of a game changer
it
for
is.
the catamarans in Greece. Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, anywhere in the world, there's just so few
Yeah.
equal sized cabins for six cabins for 12 people.
Yeah.
It's just really really hard to come by, and I often wonder, like, well, why, if somebody wants to buy a yacht and put it into charter, why wouldn't they just try to go for the 12 pack? But okay.
Yeah.
Um, is it going to make the next show for next year, do you think?
Mm, I would say that they'll push to do it because they know the importance of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Because I'm going to
So
try to go to both shows.
if
So,
it's at all possible, they will be there. I would say because they definitely know that. And if and possibly if not, I don't know if they'll be at the show in Cannes uh this September.
in September?
I don't know when it's going into the water.
Oh,
Uh
okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Um,
I think probably not. I think it'll probably be for next spring, and they're gonna hope to be there in time.
and as far as like how late the season runs into Greece, it feels like it used to end September. Now it definitely doesn't end in September. Now it's pushing into October.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the water temperature like in October? I always assumed it was kind of cold, but
I wouldn't say it's cold. I mean, the Med is never very warm. I think
I
that
know.
people have that, like, they're not expecting that. So the Med is chilly,
Yeah,
and even so when you jump in like July, August, when it is really hot, it's refreshing when you jump in.
yeah.
I have been in the water in May. Um, I'm not a cold weather person at all. But I have gone in May. October, I think a lot of people, especially from northern climates, they still will jump in the water. I've been in the I think the latest I've gone is like early October. And
Mm,
it's fine once you're in.
yeah.
Um, but there's just so much to do on the yachts. It's not that you have to be in the water all the time playing. Like there's so many places to visit, and the culture and the history and the foods. I mean, there's just Greece kind of has it all. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then it's nicer in that October time too for people that like to go and explore and walk and bike, that you actually won't die of heat, in
Right.
trying to
Right.
do these things. So you get the kind of the best of many worlds, because you get the lower rates, you get this, less people, keeping in mind that some of the islands really do kind of shut down. The
Yeah.
islands that are really touristed are definitely like they're closing up shop by say mid-October.
Right.
But I mean, there are even charters going out in November for
Well,
people
that's
that
what I was going to ask.
explore
I,
beautiful locations.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was curious if they were now pushing into November because I remember when we went years ago, like the islands start to shutter October 15th.
they do.
And the ferry schedule changes and everything. It's like the season ends. So I was curious if you were starting to see a push to stay open later for the shops and businesses and restaurants.
No.
But the yachts you said will still go sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Oh,
I mean, certain places are definitely still open. I mean, having lived in Poros the whole last year, there were restaurants that stayed open. There were shops that were
yeah.
open, and they kind of did that into November. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for. Um, on your charter, I mean, it's a perfect time to just really enjoy the yacht and the beauty and walking, hiking. There will be restaurants, there will be shops, but you've also got this amazing yacht with a private chef, and
Yeah.
you're spoiled. It's a great time to be on the boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, next time we meet, we're going to chat about Croatia
Yes.
because Croatia is going to do its second charter yacht show at the end of September. You're definitely going. I'm
Definitely going.
still not sure if I'm going.
I've got I've got lots of charters going on there. I mean,
Yeah,
we
I
just
know. I know.
we just had a fantastic yard charter end. So,
Yeah,
I wanna get back, see the crew again because I know them, and meet a few others. So yeah.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to N1 or N plus one,
N
right?
plus one.
Yeah,
N
N
plus
plus one.
one. Absolutely. And that's the Sunreef 70 sailing.
Sailing? Oh, why
Yep.
did I think it was a Powercat? I don't know.
No,
I think
that's
I was thinking of Amber
Amber one
One.
is Amber one is the power of the Sunreef 70. That's in Croatia, and then N plus one is the sailing.
Okay. Okay. Well, so next time we'll chat more about Croatia, and a little bit more about the show. Thank you for taking time out of your busy summer
My pleasure.
to.
Cindy
to
doesn't seem to mind. She's just kind of chilling out here, waiting for me to finish.
yeah, no, I know. I just saw a cat wandering around in the
Yeah,
background.
yeah. One of the three black cats.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Bye,
All
Rory.
right. Bye.
We have provided links with photos, videos, and specs to all vacation yachts discussed in this episode in the description below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.